So basically, I got a comment in one of my previous videos that I just parrot things, and I kind of liked it because, of course, it's been a long time that I've really, this channel was just an audio based photographic images kind of a channel when I started, and now it's something that you guys can see me in every single video. So yeah, of course there were changes that were supposed to take place. Of course, the new system came in. You know what happened last summer transfer window, this summer transfer window. I was not much active with my live streams. So what there are some certain changes that I'm planning in this channel, and of course the upcoming content that might come on this channel, and of course some new channels maybe. So stay tuned for that. Yeah, that's all I've got to say for you guys. And of course, not only that, we're also gonna work on certain different types of content. And no, I'm not just saying this and just would disappear suddenly. Of course, I love FIFA amongst all the football games as well. So we might do something special for that as well. So just stay tuned for that, and just bear with me with all the parrot content. And of course, more importantly, you guys will love this episode wherein Antonio Conte. Well, we have an update about what does Antonio Conte think about the whole preliminary agreement or pre-agreement that rumors are spreading around. I know what would the reaction be. I also understand, since reporting the transfer news for a very long time. I know those would definitely be just rumors, but still, there's certain things that you just talk about when the transfer window closes, and of course laugh at it. So the first thing that we have is, of course, Bukayo Saka started for England against Andorra at Wembley Stadium, and of course he provided an assist to a wonder goal by Jesse Lingard. Returns since 2018, I think Jesse Lingard's first goal for England. That's really great to see him back and scoring. But more importantly, Bukayo, after the final heartbreak, Bukayo Saka steps up, and of course all the fans really made sure that he's the right kind of a player. So that is that. So Charles Watts says that on his YouTube, he says that people I have spoken to who are close to Thomas Partey, they still think he has got a chance of playing or being involved against Norwich City. Whether that be on the bench, I probably think it would be. It is via HITC Sport. So those are the covering news that Charles Watts has come up with. So moving on, so Freddie Paxton has given us a big update about Antonio Conte to Arsenal. Of course, the video before this I made, which I already mentioned in that Antonio Conte to Arsenal pre-agreements have been worked out, and suddenly Arsenal are preparing for the life after a life without Mikel Arteta since October. That's the amount of time period that they've given to Mikel Arteta. Apparently, if you really believe the rumors. So Federico Pastorello is an Italian agent close to Antonio Conte, confirms to Freddie Paxton. He says that rumors about Arsenal having a pre-agreement with Conte are absolutely not true. No official approach from Arsenal at all. So those were fake news. See, one thing is pretty much sure: when the rumors come in after the transfer window, it's pretty much clear why they are there in the first place. So the Bukayo Saka's birthday, and most importantly, it's his assist as well. So great. So one thing is for sure, from Edu's whole interview, this thing, I think I have not covered this, but this tells you what exactly Edu wants from Arsenal currently, right now. So he says, I don't want to go for that kind of numbers such as 4th, 6th, top 8 or top 10. I'm really looking forward to see the squad play and fit together, because I didn't see yet, and me and Mikel believe that this team can have a very good season. It's a gamble. It's a very big gamble. See, you know what? Oftentimes when you play gamble with your life, most of the times it doesn't pay off unless and until you know. And the problem is that any normal person would fear to gamble against. This is a bigger gamble for Arsenal. Not at all buying players who are ready to go, raring to go, but they bought players that can develop. So can they play together? That's a bigger question. That is the bigger problem, a graver problem than anyone would actually would want to encounter at the moment. So Eddie Nketiah's contract talks update. It looks like we might be losing him on a free transfer, but the bigger problem is that we came to know that Crystal Palace They wanted to pay 12 million by the end of August, and Arsenal were wanting a fee of 20. But they were ready. But then certain reports claim that Nketiah's it all came down, boiling down to Nketiah's wages. He was asking too much, which Crystal Palace were not comfortable to pay. So that's how the deal did not commence. So Nketiah's future is said to be decided in the coming weeks. But he could be able to sign a pre-contract agreement with the non-English sides in January over a free transfer next summer. The Sun claim he could be looking at a huge pay rise from his current deal, and will be looking for a weekly pay packet of 60k per week plus a massive signing on fee. What? 60k? Okay. It was one of the number of squad members at Arsenal that the club were looking to move on over the summer but failed to do so. Ainsley, Sead, Kolasinac, every single one of the players. But it looks like 60k per week. Let me know in the comments, do you guys really believe Nketiah deserves 60k a week to go to a new club? Of course he's signing on a free, but a signing on bonus as well, plus 60k per week. Let me know in the comments. Nketiah 60k per week. I think we're currently paying Martinelli and of course Saka 30k a week. I don't know about Martinelli if I'm right or wrong, but Saka we were paying him 3k a week and now we're paying him 30k a week. So let me know in the comments, 60k per week, Eddie Nketiah. What do you guys think about it? Okay, whatever man. I just don't want to, I just want him to be happy, that's all I'm saying. So, well, Tony Cascarino believes Arteta is not the right guy, and he believes that Sam Allardyce, Big Sam, would do a better job at Arsenal than Mikel Arteta. What? Arteta has been backed in the transfer market by Gunners technical director Edu to, of course, you know what is happening. But Cascarino believes Allardyce can improve Arsenal's defense. He says, if you look at what he did to West Brom, I know they went down, but he certainly made them far better defensively. He'd make Arsenal way better. I know some Arsenal fans don't care about that. They want their teams to have flair, but I think Sam would undoubtedly do a better job than Arteta is doing at the moment. Let me know in the comments, who's better, Big Sam or Arteta currently at Arsenal? Let me know in the comments. Would you want Sam Allardyce? Because I think with the talks of it, I think Tony Cascarino believes it's going to be a relegation battle for Arsenal. And Big Sam is definitely an expert on that. So, Big Sam Allardyce, are you serious? Alright, whatever, man. Well, Nicolas Pepe on which one of his Arsenal teammates should get their own all or nothing series. Nicolas says, well, myself, I have stories to tell, unusual ones. My journey was an unusual one, so I probably have an interesting story to tell. I swear to God, yes, every single player has a very different and distinguished story. But yes, Nicolas Pepe, I don't know what he's going to say, what he has got to say. I really don't. Would you want a story from All or Nothing series on Nicolas Pepe alone? I know it's really not possible, but still, just asking. Moving on, so it looks like there's another reason why Tammy Abraham to Arsenal never happened. So, former England international Carlton Palmer believes Chelsea are somewhat to blame for Arsenal's current woes. Well, Arteta was really wanting to bring in Tammy Abraham from Stamford Bridge, but Palmer has accused Chelsea of blocking the move. He says, I am pleased the guy went and played his football. I don't think Chelsea would have let him go to Arsenal out of choice because of the rivalry and so forth. For Chelsea, from the club's point of view, they're happy for him to go abroad. I am pleased for Tammy. But the good thing is that yes, it has definitely worked for Tammy, because since going to Roma, he's actually really settled well, scoring once and assisted two. And it's a very good start for them as well. They've really been attacking. Of course, it's a classic Jose Mourinho team. So let's see what happens. Tammy Abraham to Arsenal never was in the making as well. But Xhaka is one of the two Arsenal players to make the worst rated 2021-2022 11. I can't believe 2021-2022 11, after just 3 games, they've already started, making that squad. According to Ben McClare, he reports that for the purposes of this article, those who have made 3 appearances and registered at least 200 minutes of action are eligible to feature as we look at the 5 worst rated players to make the 11. Number 5 is Milot Rashica, who plays for Norwich City. He has 6.17. So that is that. Number 4 on the list is Granit Xhaka with 6.15. However, number 3 is Kieran Tierney. So why the agenda on Granit Xhaka? You could have said something about Tierney, but you know what? Xhaka is always the scapegoat, isn't it? So Kieran Tierney has been hamstrung by playing in a poor Arsenal backline, so that's why they have said the worst 11 of the Premier League so far. And you could definitely let me just put the image for you guys. It gives you a better illustration, and it reduces my burden as well. You guys will definitely get that proper sight of it. So this is the Premier League worst rated 11 already. So their criteria was simple: 200 plus minutes and played 3 games. So this is it. Number 2 is Grant Hanley from Norwich City, and number 1 is Tim Krul. Tim Krul really had a nightmare against Man City, man. He had a nightmare. So you can see these are the worst 11 already. Billy Gilmore also makes that list, but still, just by inches. He's definitely 6th on the list if I'm not wrong. Yeah, I think he's 6th on the list. So yeah, that's that. So with this, I'd like to end this episode. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you see daily Arsenal content, best place to be, consider subscribing. Cheers. I'll see you in the next one.